Hope it's on. Yeah, so missing for 2 weeks. Long story short, I've been sick. I'm still not fully recovered, but it's a terrible flu season here in Poland currently, and to be honest, I haven't been that sick ever, I suppose. So, well, trying to get back to normal functioning, if I can call it like this. As you can hear, I'm still coughing. So yeah, the situation is not perfect, but I also didn't want to miss one more weekend of running, especially with this beautiful weather. I still have running nose and I'm coughing, and I can tell by the way how my body is behaving that I'm not there yet, but same thing, I do believe strongly that running outside today, forcing my lungs to exchange hundreds of liters of oxygen, will help also to clean them up a bit and speed up the recovery. Hopefully, although my wife is not so optimistic, and she rightfully so complains that if I get worse, it's totally my fault and I should be more cautious, right? But I really didn't want to miss this another weekend, so third in a row that would be. So yeah, here I am. So I lost full 2 weeks of training, even a bit more, 2.5, almost 3, right? So I did basically nothing. So I feel like I'm back to square one, and obviously this sets me back at least 30-40 kilometers of distance towards my challenge, where I should be closing to 100 kilometers, and now I'll be around 70 probably after today's run. So not perfect, not that happy about it, but well, what can you do? Otherwise, well, crossing my fingers for sun to start to show up earlier and then earlier. I'm checking the sunrise calendar. I still will need maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Plus, the weather is not that good because there is a pretty significant frost at night. So also going out early in the morning, even though it starts to be pretty late, daylight starts around 7 a.m, maybe a bit earlier now, but still not perfect. So I'm waiting for the weather also to catch up a bit, so I can pushing more kilometers in on weekly basis. Okay, yeah. Today it will be a short run, maybe 40 minutes, I don't know, 6-7 kilometers tops. I just don't want to push it too far. I really want to take it easy today, just to recycle everything internally and then keep on resting. And if everything goes good, next week run a bit more and more and more. So usual wheel of grind when it comes to training, and I really hate those, because those moments when I cannot run, I feel like I'm losing so much time, because obviously I'm not a professional. I don't have time to catch up with training as I please. So I really feel these lost moments, and I always have regrets when I try to analyze, and I could have done more, but there are some things that prevented me to do so, right? Especially if you want to run ultra marathons, right? Every training is important sooner or later. So yeah, the more you can work, the easier it will become, right? But like I said, this is the usual wheel of grind when it comes to training from my perspective. It's good that it's not an injury, just a flu season, because obviously I would hate to get an injury that would prevent me to run as well at this stage of training as early as I am. What else? Well, diet-wise, actually, I would say I'm overachieving currently, because since beginning of the year I'm down approximately 6 kilograms, which is way faster than I expected. But I was practically not eating for 1 week when I was sick. The height of my sickness was there. I had barely zero appetite. So yeah, that was the reason that my weight loss speed up. I just hope it didn't affect my muscles a lot, that there was plenty of fat to utilize, and yeah. So -6, we're pretty happy, frankly speaking, because I'm closing up to the magic barrier of 90 kilograms, and I would really love to, like I said previously, my goal is to achieve, let's say, 85. So that would be perfect, actually. And then obviously I need to find another way to maintain it while maybe loosen up a bit my dietary restrictions. And well, yeah, we will get there when we get there. Okay, so last but not least, I wanted to talk about all the craziness that is happening now in the world from the Polish perspective. And there are basically two things that I wanted to mention. One is that obviously it's pretty interesting to be able to watch the, so let me call it, the people like this, masters of the world, yeah, USA, China, Russia, wrestle up a bit on what to do with Ukraine and overall geopolitical situation. And it's very funny to see the faces of European leaders who realize that nobody is going to ask them what they think about it. This is so funny to me, because it was so obvious that it is going to go that way. Western Europe is totally not interested in what's going on in Central Eastern Europe with Ukraine and Russia. The amount of help they have sent was so insignificant or so late that it didn't change a lot, and now they want to participate in dividing the spoils of war, and they would welcome Russian gas and oil and get back to business as usual. So this is really funny when they are shouting now that we should be asked what to do. No decision should be made behind our backs. And the second funny part is I'm looking at the social media and the so-called experts from Poland. I'm talking, well, it's the same all over the world, but now I'm focusing mostly on Poland. And there are people who clearly have no idea what's going on. And the things that they are, let's say, analyzing, and the discussion around, he said it in a way that is unpolite, he said this in a way that is amateurish, and stuff like that. It clearly shows lack of perspective. Because first of all words that the politicians are speaking are the result of somebody's putting them there, right? Writing them on a note, on a prompter, whatever. So this is not a reckless speaking. It aims to have a certain goal, to achieve certain goal, to resonate with certain groups of people. And if you are not in this particular group of people, you won't understand it and find it offensive, for example. But to be able to see through these words and see the true meaning, you would have to be able to have wider perspective, to have a deeper understanding of what's going on, besides just analyzing one sentence or one speech. So I'm laughing my ass off, really, because you call yourself an expert, but yet you clearly have no idea what's going on. This is very funny to me. And obviously we know that the politicians pivot, lie, change their mind. That's the nature of modern politics. Nothing is for granted, right? All that matters is the popularity contest and how many votes can you get, and that's it. But still, there is a big play going on. There are big decisions about where the world is going towards, how it is going to look, and it's very interesting, very scary from a Polish perspective, because I don't see not only those so-called experts, but also our political class understanding at any level, whether it is locally in my city or nationwide. Those people have no clue what's going on, and they put blame, complain, and try to make certain things insignificant, while it's totally opposite, while it's totally different. They are key things that you would have to look out for and understand to be able to react properly, but they didn't do anything, and here we are. So yeah, I'm a bit pissed about the situation, and I definitely worry about how it is all going to end, and where the Poland will land, and what are going to be the costs that we will have to pay, and in the end, would we be able to bargain something in return for all the costs and sacrifices that we will have to take pretty soon. So yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you very much. I'll hopefully see you soon next week, and I'm looking forward to being able to record more than once per week, because the weather will allow me to do so. And this is actually my last turn. This is like 500 meters from my home, so I'm heading back. It's like half an hour in, so basically this is as much as I wanted to get. So see you soon, stay safe, bye.